Mount Anvil is a specialist residential-led developer based and operating in central London. They've created 5,000 homes across the capital and are planning to build 2,500 more by 2018. Health and safety excellence is rooted at the core of their business. This series of videos covers a number of different topics, demonstrating and explaining the many different approaches Mount Anvil uses to achieve these high standards.
Many organisations only investigate accidents and what went wrong. Rarely do people take the same time and effort to look at what went well, best practice. At Mount Anvil, we're different. We like to investigate our successes, see how we got there. And today we would like to share the results of a case study with you. As the construction industry evolves, it's embracing new and modern methods. For example, unitised cladding and bathroom pods. These are generally pre-assembled, off-site, in controlled environments where hazards are kept to an absolute minimum. The logistics of installing these usually requires extensive pre-planning before they even arrive on site. So, on the face of things, a sophisticated, hazard-free environment has emerged, massively reducing the risk of human error. Construction can and never will be completely risk-free. In fact, unitised techniques have the potential to transfer the small everyday risks from traditional methods into something much more serious. Following the construction of two of our iconic buildings, Lexicon and Eagle House, we did specific case studies on the hazards relating to the cladding on both those projects. The results were interesting. Unitised cladding system was used to install nearly 2,000 panels of glass in the Lexicon, all without incident. Meanwhile, Eagle House opted for the traditional method. Compare the work at height hazards for the two projects. Note the correlation between the falling objects and the edge protection hazards. The number of falling object hazards on the unitised project is 2.6 times less than on the traditional. However, the edge protection hazards were 2.2 times higher on the unitised rather than the traditional. This is because unitised cladding is installed using a crane, assisted by operatives harnessed whenever they step inside the exclusion zones. This leaves an unprotected drop at the edge of each floor prior to the cladding arriving. In other words, no edge protection. Consider the severity if a unitised cladding panel did fall. The damage would be far, far greater than that from a tool falling from a belt onto a scaffold. So these modern methods of construction do reduce risk, as well as the number of people on site. However, it's important that we stay vigilant and remember that risk is never truly eliminated. Quite often what we do is we transfer it.